I just got scammed again through Buyee Mercari. Up until this point, I haven't had any major or significant losses. I think the last one that happened was like maybe $200 or $300. Like that's pretty significant, but not significant. This one was just around $1,500. And we're gonna go through what the scam was because there are a lot of people in these different Discord communities that I have talked to that have also either been lured in but didn't pull the trigger, or they did pull the trigger and they lost just about as much money as I did. So as a channel who covers buying cards from Japan and who talks about Buyee Mercari a lot, I thought we'd go through in detail how this scam is being pulled off and what exactly to look for so that you don't fall into the same trap. You know what's completely free and totally not a scam? Scrolling down and hitting that subscribe button. It's the best way for you to know when a new video goes live on the channel. And hey, while you're down there, you might as well hit the like button as well. So let's take a look at one of the listings that I purchased that looks just like any other AR CHR lot that I have purchased in the past. The price is actually decent, but not too good to be true. A lot of the lots that I've purchased in the past have been around the 60 to 80 cents AAR or CHR, especially when you're buying in bulk like this, because honestly, you're probably gonna get a lot of non-popular Pokemon, a lot of the cheaper ones, but I thought with a lot of the illustration rares popping off in English right now, it made sense to maybe buy up a bunch of these art rares and character rares in Japanese, because usually if something spikes in English, it eventually will spike in Japanese. It's just kind of how it goes. So the seller that I purchased all of these cards from is called Asano. First of all, you, Asano. Second of all, you can see Asano's ratings, feedback ratings, are really good. 1,576 positive ratings, 0 neutral ratings, and only 4 negative ratings. So from the outset, from what we've seen so far, this looks like a legit listing to me. The title includes 3 pesky little letters that are gonna come back to bite us in the ass. Pokemon cards AR CHR ETC period. Remember that as we go forward. 1,000 pieces sold together. So let's scroll down though to the description, because as I say in a lot of my videos where I'm like, hey, you need to check out the description, you should take a look at the reviews, you need to take a look at the photos. If we go down to the description, it's got pretty basic stuff. You have, regarding the condition, please understand that it's for play. Most of the cards sold on Buyee Mercari have this. People say, please understand that it's for play, because they don't want people to charge back or they don't want to refund people. So they just say, hey, I'm not responsible for the overall condition of this item. If you're gonna buy this, use it for play, not for, you know, grading or whatever. Rarity, AR, etc. So what's fun about this is the title AR CHR. So AR etc. is like, okay, it's including CHR. AR, etc. 1,000 pieces included, full art that's popular overseas. Please read product description to the end. Please read product description to the end. Let's read it to the end, guys. We have the search terms. So usually what happens is people will put all of these different search terms in so that the algorithm or the search algorithm on the website will pick this up when people are searching. So you have all these basic search terms. Nothing seems crazy. We keep scrolling down. There's really nothing at the end. But what did we miss here? Oh, at the end of the search terms, not even on its own line, because they know what they're doing. At the end of the search terms, here is what we have. It says the photo is an example. 1,000 RR normals, including AR and CHR. Normals means bulk. So in the order that I got, basically I got stacks of cards. It's almost like if you have, you know, if you're trying to dupe somebody with money, you put like one real $100 bill on top of all the fake $100 bills, or maybe you sandwich the fake $100 bills with the real $100 bills. That's basically what they did with this, is they sent me blocks of cards. The top would have an AR, or the top would have a EX, and the rest of it was bulk. So I have now like 1,500 bulk cards with like 3 art rares. Apparently this is a scam that's really popular right now, is basically hiding all of this information. But because Buyee has such a horrible customer service, they don't fight on behalf of the customer, they only fight on behalf of their own interests. Basically, if you're a seller in Japan selling things on Japan Mercari, you know that if you're selling these things overseas, there is absolutely no negatives to doing something like this, because you're not going to get negative feedback, because Buyee doesn't leave negative feedback, because they want to protect their own reputation reputation, I guess, as a buyer, so they don't leave negative feedback on sellers. That's something that I've been told in the past, and they're never going to ask for a refund. There are no repercussions to doing this, especially if the buyer is internationally using a proxy service like Buyee. Like I said, Buyee doesn't fight on behalf of the customer, they fight on behalf of their own business interests. This has been a popular scam. Apparently, I posted about it in a couple of the Discords that I'm in, and so many people were like, yep, I almost bought into that, or yep, I definitely have heard about that, or yep, I lost $2,000 on that. It's a very popular thing right now, especially with the illustration rares all going crazy. A lot of people are probably thinking the same thing I am, where you could get 500, 300, 1,000 art rares and character rares for 60 to 80 cents a piece. It seems like a no-brainer. A lot of times I will say, if it's too good to be true, it probably is on Mercari. The problem is, I have bought these lots in the past and they've been legit. It's a really unfortunate scam that's happening right now on Japanese Mercari, and Buyee will do nothing for you. They will just tell you to shove it, basically. Hopefully, you guys knowing about this now and this happening to me will help a lot of you guys as you are buying or looking to shop on Buyee Mercari. You guys will know to look out for this type of stuff going forward. If you see the ETC in the title, definitely scroll down and be diligent about reading the description, even some of the stuff that could potentially be hidden. So unfortunately, I bought a bunch of lots from this guy. I spent about $1,500 and I'm not going to get any of that back. I could charge back. The problem is what Buyee has done to me in the past when I've charged back is they just block your account until you pay that money back to them. I don't know if they continue to do that or not. I might potentially think about charging back and seeing what happens. But yeah, in the past, if you charge back, you're basically banned from the website unless you pay the money to get your account unbanned. They basically hold you hostage until they get their money back. Hopefully this helps you guys and you can avoid this kind of trap in the future. Be diligent out there. Even someone who's been using this specific service for 3 years, spent thousands of dollars, bought thousands of cards, still gets scammed occasionally on Buyee Mercari. And yeah, it really sucks, but you know what? It is what it is. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. You can check out my most recent video right here, or you can check out my video I did explaining how you can reduce your risk buying things using Buyee Mercari right here.